Welcome to DDT's Tech and Life Solutions, where we share with you tech trends, financial, educative, and health interviews to impact your life.
Hello and welcome back to JDT's Tech Solutions. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can connect your HTML forms to Google Forms. Okay, so this quite happen when, or it happens when, probably you are not able to connect your XAMPP or your SQL, MySQL Workbench, or any kind of database you are using with PHP. If you are not able to, then there's another alternate which is trying with Google Forms. Okay, and I'm going to show you how you can connect your uh, website forms to Google Forms. So this is a website I'm creating for Luxury Drive Transport. If you're also interested in more websites or you need someone to develop a website for you, I'm here, and I also am going to teach you if you want. So probably I'm teaching you how to do this. Okay, so let's get started. You need to, as you have your forms like this, my forms have just four inputs, which is your name, to input your name, and your email, your subject, and as well as a message. Okay, so before you do that, you need to log into Google Forms. Okay, so Google Forms, when you log into Google Forms, then this is how it looks like, right? So you're going to go to a blank form. Okay, you click on blank form and it comes this way. So probably we need to name our forms, so let's say trial. Yeah, I'll name it as trial, and then you can give your form a description. Okay, so what we have to do is to have some inputs here, and this input has to be the same as what we have here. Okay, we have your name, your email, subject, and yeah, so I think we are just, yeah, and a message, right? So four inputs, so we have to give put all those things here. So name, and it gives us as a short answer. Then you click on this plus button to add another, and then we have what email. It turns to a short answer text, and you click on the plus icon. We have subject as well. We have message. So okay, yeah, so message will be a paragraph which could be a very long message. So let's maintain this. So this is our four inputs we have here. So you should also have your VS Code running, your VS Code running for whatever you are doing, or um any other one you're using, like Atom or any other one you're using. Okay, so let's go. We are using the contact. Okay, so this is what we're going to do now. If you don't have PHP, uh if you don't have any PHP codes for it, you can come to Chat GPT. You can use Chat GPT to write a PHP code to connect an HTML form. Okay, so they're going to input, well, the input we have the name, we have the email, we have the um we have the subject, right? So, and we have the message. So I tell ChatGPT to write a PHP code to connect an HTML form. It's going to, so developers always works with AIs to make job very simpler. Okay, so it is writing. And if you are new to this channel, welcome. If you're to this channel, welcome back. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's continue. So it is done writing our HTML form. So we are going to just focus on the form aspect, right? So this form aspect, depending on, I don't know how you've done your codes. So this is what we're going to need. This is the PHP for the forms. These are the PHP scripts, but we are not going to need this because we are not connecting to any XAMPP or any database or any MySQL workbench or anything. So we are going to just focus on these ones. So you get all these things copied to your website. So you can see from forms here, I have everything here. Okay, so when you're done, we need to go back to our forms, right? Then we're going to click on the three icon here, which is the more, three dots here, and we're going to go to get pre-filled link. So get pre-filled link, what we have to do is to just answer all these forms, right? So let's answer all these forms and let's speed up the process. So name, so we can have name, let's say Davidson. Email, alright, so I'm going to use this email instead. Subject, you can say trial, and then we have our message here, and we just type anything here. Okay, so I want us to take note of something. We need to just capture any of these details. So I'm going to just copy this here, which is Davidson. All right, so just capture anything and then I'll show you what to do next. So when you're done, we are going to click on get link. So click on get link. Okay, so when you're done clicking on the link, the get link, you copy it and then we paste it on a new page. So we have this here, right? And then what we have to do is now right click and go to inspect. So we can what we copied earlier, which was the Davidson, you can copy this. Also, I'll give you another alternative. So click on an empty space here, and then you on your keyboard just click on Control F to get this find bar here. We can paste our Davidson here, and then we click enter to probably look for whatever we are looking for. Okay, great. So I have it here on the 6th of line. All right, so it's here. When I click on this thing, or when I go a little further, that is on the 7th, you can see I have my Davidson here. Okay, so now what we have to do is we need to copy the name entry, the names. You see we have input type and name plus the value. Okay, so everything we typed in here, it's here. You can see when I fill in the name, you can see it's changing here. So when I write DDT, you can see we have DDT here on the codes. Okay, so what is most important is we need to change, or we need to get this name entries into our VS Code. Okay, so let's go to our forms, and then if you have this PHP form, as I said, as we went to the ChatGPT to get it. So this is what I did. So this is a previous one I did for um, my other the website I'm doing. Okay, so you can see name entry, I entered it. So since it's a website I'm doing, I'm not going to change anything from this code, but then I'll go back to the forms back to my forms, so you can go ahead to fill in. So I'm going to teach you something. So I have my car rentals um, form here. Okay, so this is my car rental form here. So I'm going to go back to my website. So yeah, as I said, you're going to copy all the name entries and fix them here. If you don't have name entry, you might find something like this. So all you have to do is to just type in the name and then paste in the entry. Okay, so when you're done, as I said, it's a website I'm doing, so I don't want to make any changes here. So this is what I've done exactly as I did there. But for the submit inputs, the submit, you just leave it the way it is. And let's look at one more thing. So the form action, okay, we need to copy this form action. The form action has a response at the end. So this is it, response, form response. So we need to double click on it to copy and click on Control C to copy. And we get back to our code. And then your form action, I have my own pasted here, right? So I have it pasted here. Let's see how ChatGPT gave us for the form action. So it says form action is process form underscore form dot php. So you're going to claim this process underscore form dot php, and then you copy, you paste your the link you got from the form here. This link you post it there. Okay, so I have my in my VS Code, that is this. So I'll go ahead and fill in. I'll go ahead and fill in the forms I have here. So I have, let's say, so I'm going to use the same details as I said. Davidson 102, then the subject, trial, and hi, I am learning how to code. And then you click on submit. You should get this response that your response has been recorded. So when I come back to my my car rentals, you see I have a response now. So the first response was my previous one, and so this is the second response here. So it says hi. Yes, so we have it here. So right now I have two responses here. So this is it. You can also connect to your spreadsheet to also view in spreadsheet. So this is it. So it's quite simple. Okay, so it's very quite simple, as I said. So when you're done, you just need to save your code and try running it. So if it works for you, let me know in the comment section. It doesn't work, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.